Alright, yo guys, so Bridger 2.3 update is finally out, and it brought a lot of new things. If you join the game or booted it up, you would have seen there's a new server browser that you can join, which is actually kind of cool. I used quick join, it put me in the server by myself, so I don't really know if that's working too well, but yeah, for the sake of time, let's get straight into it, man. And if you liked today's video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get straight into it. So firstly, we've got White Album, that's finally been added to the game. Sticky Fingers, Emperor, Mr. President, and Sea Moon. So as for Sea Moon, I'm going to link that down below for its requirements, its specs on how to get that stand, because I was trying to figure it out in the Discord. The Discord is shut down or locked again. I don't know why the devs always do this when an update drops, but there's that. It seems decently easy, but you do have to stay alive a lot of the time. So that will be down below. So if you want Sea Moon, follow the link down below. The Hamon specialty finally got added, so there's an obtainment for that. You can now climb stuff, so let me try that out. Yeah. Apparently you can. I'm not too sure about that. We also have 3 new cards: Master Lumberjack, Time is of the Essence, and Ice Skates. I'd imagine Ice Skates is something to do with White Album and maybe ties into it as a stand and makes it a bit better. Master Lumberjack, I'd imagine that makes you faster at cutting down trees, getting rokers faster, something along those lines. Time is of the Essence. If I had to guess, I would say it increases your time stop ability. Maybe, but don't quote me on that. There's 2 new quests. There is one to start Hamon that's somewhere. I'll go and find that right now. But there is one with Poochie that starts the Sea Moon quest, which I have linked down below if you want to follow it fully. Okay, so to start the Hamon quest, you go from the city towards that bridge and bypass that guy that sells the Rusty Mare's Leg quest. And you charge over here, going past the big hole thing, the quarry area. And you just bolt down here. And then once you pass these rocks, you'll see the waterfall over here. And there'll be a guy around this area. Yeah. With his little hut. Let me get off my horse. Where is he at? Then you speak to him. Zeppeli. Bald. And you need a vampire fang to start the quest. So vampires are on the menu. There's a lot of new stand skins. I would say the most important, biggest stands I would say is Tusk getting a new skin, D4C getting a new skin, and Star Platinum the World getting a new skin, which is cool. It's cool. There is wildlife, and I haven't actually run into any wildlife, but I did hear the bison spawn in the Greenlands, so I'm gonna go check that out. And maybe even check the water if I can get hit by a crocodile or an alligator. Alright, so I think the wildlife is just a figment of our imagination. I have not seen them anywhere on the map.
What's the Mbappe special?
For example, nothing. For the moment, nothing.
What I have noticed though, and I did read it in the patch notes, that they have changed the way stuff loads in on this game, so you will notice a lot of pop-in. If I go closer to that area, as you see, nothing's really spawned in, so I can't, before you could actually see that far. Let me just try and start running. So before you could actually see into the forest area and actually probably see people fighting quite far away with your ocular vision, but because they've changed how stuff loads in, you can't really see the Witch's Hut area anymore like that, or even the city like that. I do say that, but I can kind of see a bit of the outline of the city. But you will notice a lot while you're on your horse that stuff just pops in. It's a bit jarring, but if it is going to make the game perform better, then I don't really care. If you have the Belmont family crest card, it now deals more damage to vampires, changes your name, your surname, but you deal less damage to humans. So if you really hate vampires and you're always fighting vampires, I guess it is a very good card to have. But it obviously caveats with it being less powerful with humans. Mobile support is finally here, so you can now play with your mobile friends. You can play on your phone and get people on mobile, whatever you want to do on mobile. The game now does support mobile. You can change your keybinds. Where would that be? Settings? Yeah, cool. So you can now change your keybinds. I probably won't do that. I don't think there's much to change, but yeah. Vampires got reworked, so you can't get infinite comboed by a vampire anymore. So the longer their combo is, the less damage you'll be doing consecutively. Silver bullets got changed. It can no longer stack damage when it burns on vampires, but you still get the bonus damage at first when you first shoot them. But after that, that's where the nerf kind of kicks in. And then there's some minor changes, but that is pretty much it for Bridger 2.3. It's not a huge update, I can't lie. Will it change the game's fortune? Time will tell, but we're getting there, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So if you liked today's video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I might, honestly, I'm sick of King Crimson nowadays. I might actually go for Sea Moon. I want to see how overpowered it is first. I'll probably watch some showcases. If it is worth going for, I might go for it. I still want Golden Experience Requiem though, but I doubt that'll ever come back. Because while it was in the game, wow, how it was stupidly broken. But yeah, peace guys.